Alright, today I'm gonna run a very strong, fast video advance. And for you other people that looked at my other videos will have an understanding what I'm talking about. And I have to show you a strong method, my methods in a strong way of running this quicker, because sometimes running it quick will get you to understand it much easier. This is the relative strength index right here. In the purple, RSI. So try to stay with me and try to stay caught up. I'm gonna move a little quick. Alright. When you first open up the Bitstamp, alright, you go into here, full screen. Alright. And this won't go up and down unless you move this first. Move that first, and then it'll go up and down. Alright. Move this first, and then it'll move up and down. Then you're able to move it. The bottom one is the MACD, which is shows you the trend changes exactly when it starts to go to negative. Red, you see? Red. Exactly when it starts to turn positive, flip positive, green. See? The relative strength index normally stays 14. Don't worry about that. Okay, the MACD, once you to add it in, okay, this is Ethereum, ETH. This is the method I stick with. There's the minutes right there. You change it, left click. You can go to 4 hours, the day. This is the method I stick with, 30 minutes. All right. There's a lot of tools here. You don't have to worry about that. It does a lot of stuff. Just follow here what I want you to follow. To add the RSI, first thing you only have when you open this up is all you're gonna have is these candles. Okay, to add the RSI, add the MACD, add the moving averages. You see these are all moving averages right here: the MA20, MA50, MA200, MA100. Moving average 100, 200-day moving average, 50-day moving average, 20-day moving average. All right. Go to indicators. Okay, then type R. Relative strength index. Enter. Goes right in. Okay. Then backspace. M. You see how when you type M, it comes a whole bunch of using the down arrow, a bunch of M's, right? MACD is right there. Enter that. It will add the MACD on the bottom, which is the one on the bottom I told you is a trend change. And then you go all the way to moving average. You enter on your keyboard 4 times. Enter, 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 enter. It'll appear 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, once you did that, you come here on the settings. Okay, you go to style. The bottom one, red. The 2 bottoms, red. On the way to the left. The other ones on the top here, the 2 top ones, green. Green. All right, because if you don't do that, then you click OK. If you don't do that, these colors will be different. All right, so over here you go to settings right here. Settings, see the settings. There's settings on each one of them. Settings. Go to input, type 20, enter. Okay. Do the same thing to the other 3. Input 50. I like to keep the 50 on the yellow. That's the method I stick with. The purple is 20. I like to stick with the purple, which is the last one. 20 day moving average with the purple. And then the second one is type 200. Okay. I like to change it. I change it to white right there. I like my 200 on white. That's the method I stick with. Okay. And this one's it was blue at first, and then it just input and 100 and then okay. All right. Okay, so now let's go back to talking about, if you had paid attention to my other videos about the line stretching on the RSI, the relative strength index, I'm going to show you a proof that I do know what I'm talking about, and not just that, of what the line stretches is one more time. Now, you see these dotted lines that moves every time I move the mouse, okay? That's the position you're pointing your mouse to, where the transaction is, where the numbers are moving up and down, where the mouse is. So let's see this line, it went to the black. That means it stretched down, okay? Every time it passes a dotted line, it means the line stretches. If it goes to the dotted line to the black in the bottom, that's the dotted line on the top. If it's top or bottom, a line will stretch. What do I mean by stretching? I'm going to show you right now. Pay close attention to this now. Let me move this up a little bit so I can show you. Now, take a look at this. Take a look at the right side of the screen. When I point my mouse, when that plus sign turns into a hand, it goes into the transaction. So that's 28.39. You see that? 28.40. Round it off. Now let me show you something. Now let me leave my mouse right there. Okay? 28.40, 28, around 28.40. Okay, 28.39. See that? Now let's go right here in the middle. Remember I told you before, this is stage 1. The dotted line is stage 1. Stage 2 is the second line. Stage 3 is the middle. And I just call it stage 4 is the one on top of that. Stage 3 is basically the middle. So stage 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So let's go to stage 3, which is the middle. Right there. Let's go right there. Let me show you something. Let's go right there. So when we go right there, okay, let's see where the number is. Take a good close look. 28.40, same number. So in other words, you see that? 28.40, same number. So what happened? Okay, it was right here when I pointed before. Okay, right there it's 28.40. So when it moved to the middle, it's still the same number, 28.40. You see that? 28.40, same number. So what happened? That's what I'm talking about with the line stretches. The line stretched when it went under the dotted line. It stretches when it goes past the dotted line. It stretches. So in other words, it's like think of it like a bubble gum. You stretch that bubble gum, and that line stretched. So when that line goes back here, it's the same number, 28.40, 28.40. It's the same number. So in other words, you put your money, let's say you use a Robinhood app, Coinbase app, and you put your 28.40 in right here. And remember I told you, if you go in low and you come out high, when it goes here, it's going to be higher. You make $100, $200, but you don't make if the RSI goes past the dotted line and it goes into the black, the line stretches. So in other words, if you put your money in the black, when it goes up, it's the same number. So you're not making nothing. You're in a loop. So in other words, do not put your money in when it goes in the black, because you'll be in a loop you won't lose when it goes up, and you won't make. You just be in the same number. So in other words, you're supposed to put your money in the purple. Stay in the purple. Okay? Let me show you something real back. Let's go back real quick. Go back. Right here. You see that? Put your money in the purple, the lowest purple as possible. and come out on the highest purple as possible. And then you'll make $100, $200. That's how you play this game. So you got to know how to play this game. That's what I was talking about. The line stretching. Alright?